Welcome guys back to the channel. This is Brian's Action Figure Reviews, and today's video is a video I thought I would never be able to make. So since the 80s, yes, I am that old, I have been a fan of the Transformers Generation 1. Mostly what got me into Transformers was the 1986 animated movie, and still to this day I absolutely love it. And one of the main parts of that movie that I absolutely loved was the Dinobots, Grimlock, and all his Jurassic friends. And one day I thought, like as a kid, I always thought, oh, I'd love to own a set of the Dinobots. And unfortunately that never came true when I was a child. But now here I stand at 2024 and 40 years old, finally getting the very last Dinobot and completing a full set of Dinobots for the first time in my life. So this video I will be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series 86 animated movie, SWOOP. And yes, I do have all the others. I almost missed out on this guy as well, because I kind of go from week to week. I don't usually pre-order in advance. We've got that kind of luxury here sometimes where we can wait until things come into stock and pick them up. Not with G.I. Joes, obviously, but with stuff like this, you can usually wait and it will come into stock and it'll be there for you to get. But it sold out. The initial stock sold out this time. So massive shout out to the Big Bang here in Ireland, in Dublin. And more went up after Dublin Comic Con and I was able to pick him up. So happy with that. So let's check out the box for the Transformers 86 SWOOP. So here is the box for SWOOP. As you see here, it does say Dinobot SWOOP, Studio Series 86, A+ Hasbro, Transformers Generation, Takara Tomy, my pointing is way off, Transformers the movie, and you got this awesome pic of him breathing like fire or whatever the hell. I do like there's an open kind of plain box here. You can actually touch the figure, but yeah, maybe that's a bad thing as well, I don't know. But on the top, you got Transformers the movie. On the side, just got a picture again of SWOOP, and he's number 26 of this 86 line. On the back, it shows you them in bot mode and in Dinobot mode. Big screen inspired, Battle of Autobot City, and I do love that scene where he like gets squashed by Devastator. And yeah, so 21 steps to change him. You got a little background as well there. And on the other side, you got the picture again of SWOOP. And on the bottom, you got more legalese. So I'm really excited. So let's get this guy out of the box. Again, I won't be transforming him in this review in real time, but because I suck at transforming Transformers. Any of you who's watched any of my previous Transformer videos will know that. But yeah, I will be going through the figures, accessories, both of his transformations and all that. So guys, here is SWOOP out of the box, and I just want to show you first of all what comes in the box. So obviously you've got your instructions. Again, I always find these very hard to follow, and I don't know, is that me being dumb or what, but I don't know. I usually have to find a fellow YouTuber's instructions. MGO I think is the guy I usually go to, and find it a lot easier to follow his instructions. Of course, you got more legalese in the bag as well. So let's move SWOOP out of the way for a second and show you this Transformers the movie background you get. Again, I don't really use these, as all my Transformers go up on top of my Detolf. And I like these, but probably will be going in the bin if I'm honest. So when it comes to accessories, you do get two different swords. Now, one of these is for SWOOP, and one of these is for Grimlock, which is the big one. Of course, cool that they've decided to include this. They should have had it in the Grimlock figure in the first place. But yeah, so you've got your sword for Grimlock and you've got your sword for SWOOP. So moving into onto SWOOP himself. You do, of course, get the 2 missiles as well. And first impressions, this guy is very, very nice looking. I love the colours, the blue and the gold and the red. And they've really captured this figure well. With a quick look at the head sculpt. And the head is really, really nice on this guy as well. I just get the light over there. He's got a really cool face. Bit stoic looking, I will say. And again, the dino head is cool. We'll look more at that in a while. And just all the details. You've got your kind of chrome dino feet here as well. As you go around the back, there's no extra kibble or anything on the back. It's all designed really, really well. And that for me is very important, because some of the Transformers figures end up having like massive backpacks that they don't need to have. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. Let's go into the articulation. We'll start with the head. You get all sorts of moves. And it goes all the way around. You can look down, look back. Good look back actually. Side to side, no problem. Arms, with bicep swivels. Elbows that go about there. And you got wrists as well. The wrists turn also. And shoulders, you can get a T-pose from the shoulders. You get a waist swivel. You just be careful there because that part comes out. Your waist swivel. Legs will go out. Go up this far. You get a double jointed knee as well. And ankle rocker there as well. So articulation wise, this guy's got it all. I'm very, very happy with that. Again, just be careful there because I have transformed this guy once. And I will say about the transformation, right? I know I will say it further on in this review as well. But the hands I found were the most difficult to get back, because they go in there, into that little hole there, and they can be really, really difficult to get back out, and it's such a small little thing. But yeah, so let's take a look at his height as we come along. So let's put in the ruler there, and with his head he goes to about 8.5 inches, which is quite tall for a Transformer. I really, really like that. And yeah, so a very, very nice figure here. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to transform him. Again, as I said, I'm not going to show you a live transformation because I suck at that. But we'll come back then afterwards and I'll show you him next to the other Transformers. So here is the Dinobot mode for SWOOP. And I have to say, like, I don't know what way people are gonna put this guy in. I'll probably keep him in bot mode, but I do like this robot mode. It's really, or Dinobot mode. It's really, really cool. And of course you can like stand him up there like a Raven, or you can have him like this. Now I would love to have a flight stand to put this somewhere, but I don't have one. Unfortunately, they don't give you one. But this guy has a lot of personality, I have to say. Really, really nice figure. It would be nice as well if they gave you like a flame accessory for his mouth as well. He does look really, really nice. The transformation was pretty easy on this one. Well, I say easy, but straightforward. It wasn't as complicated as the other ones. And I do like that you can do stuff with the wings on this guy. You can really mess about with him. As you see, he's got the Autobot sign in each wing. And you get all the little technical bits and pieces here. And it looks really, really nice. And you've got his little dino feet here even as well. And I think what everyone kind of has been looking forward to with these is seeing how he goes with the other Dinobots. Now, of course, I will show you him in robot mode with all of them as well. But I just said I'd do some with the other Dinobots, and I can try and get them all into one spot here because they're quite big. There is Slug, or Slag as he's actually known as. I don't know why they have to do all this stuff, because Hasbro, we know who they are. There's Snarl, who probably was one of the bigger disappointments considering that he doesn't fit in colour wise with the rest of these Dinobots. And there is Grimlock himself. Now let's get a better view of them together. Now I know you can see my bloody light, but they do look really, really good. I wish Snarl was more chrome and less yellowy, but they still look great together. And very happy to finally have them all together. And yeah, so let's go to the final verdict. And here we are. Here is SWOOP, and with all the completed Dinobots, this group look absolutely fantastic together. Overall, I want to give SWOOP a rating of his own. I think he's an 8 out of 10. He's probably the second best of these figures, behind Grimlock, I would say. And the other three probably are all 7s. But we'll say, like, this group together now is really, really class. I'm so happy I've got them all. And yeah, like over 2 years waiting to finish this set, and I think it's worth it. And yeah, like, they're not all amazing figures. Snarl and SWOOP, no, Snarl and Slug aren't great, to be honest. But like, as I said, you can see them there. They all look great together. And yeah, look, I'm just very happy to complete it. And we'll see now what Hasbro does with the Constructicons. I do have a third-party one, but I'm interested to see what Hasbro does with them. Otherwise, I'm pretty much almost finished with Transformers. There is a few, like Springer and stuff, that I have to finish to still get. But yeah, very happy with the Dinobots. So guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope you log on in future and see any of all my other reviews. I do Legends and all that stuff as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again, guys. See you soon. Transformers roll out. Bye.